I'm Becky from Bridges, and my impression of the Milford Methodist Church is really a church I can count on. We get a lot of people that come in that really are in crisis at the moment, and usually we try to refer them to other social services in the area, but there's a lot of times when the crisis is so critical and so time critical that they just can't wait for the social services to be able to come through with the help that they need, or they're people that just fall through the cracks. They just don't quite fit the normal, human services type of situation. I really look at the Methodist Church in Milford here as they really are the Good Samaritans. They're there when the crisis is happening, and I feel comfortable calling and just telling them the need that we have, and trusting that they will take all that into account and make the right decision. Beyond the general giving that a lot of churches do to area services and even to Bridges ourselves, the Methodist Church has come through in those other times, even above and beyond that, and really gone the second mile to provide funding for men and women in the community who've been in crisis, and we really appreciate that.
My name is Mary Pat Jackson. I'm the program coordinator for Host Homes in Milford Area Mediation. I've had occasion to work with the Milford United Methodist Church for several years now. The community has been extremely supportive of both programs. They volunteer their time to work with kids, to assist with our life skills classes, our respite care, which is through the Host Home program. They're volunteer mediators. They've given their time and their money, and a wonderful community of people to be able to resource. We have many churches in this area, many different denominations, and it has consistently been the Methodist Church that has stepped up to servicing the needs of families and teens in this area.
Hi, I'm John David. This is my wife Nancy.
Hi.
As many of you know, I'm particularly associated with the Crop Walk for Hunger, the interfaith crop walk that we have in May, and I've been delighted with the enthusiasm that your pastor Tom Getchell-Lacey has shown in building building up the walk, and the Milford United Methodist Church has been a major part of that growth in terms of its participation as a congregation. Thanks to Pastor Tom for coming and interviewing us and giving us a chance to show our appreciation for your wonderful congregation and its physical home.
Hi, my name is Lori Skiba. I'm the director of the Greater Nashua Interfaith Hospitality Network at Anne Marie House. Operative words being Anne Marie House, which is what we're known by in the community. And I've had the opportunity through the years to know several members of the Milford United Methodist Church. And when I think about that membership, your membership, I really think about people who have faith in action. I am absolutely amazed that here we are sitting in Hudson, New Hampshire, and there are so many volunteers from Milford United Methodist, which has got to be at least a half an hour, if not more, drive one way just to come here to be present in our program. And we constantly have people who come over here and help. And I just think of Milford United Methodist as being one congregation that really has faith in action.
When my wife of 31 years was diagnosed with terminal cancer, I was crushed. My faith was not as strong as it might have been, and I was wandering alone with things on my mind that I couldn't share with my lovely wife or children. A friend told me about Milford United Methodist Church's Stephen ministry. Having a friend that promised to love me unconditionally and confidentially was a true blessing. The Stephen ministry went way beyond supporting me during my trial. It changed the future course of my life. Although I was churched at the time, I was not in a serious relationship with God. Over time, I sought to change my heart and gain that peace that passes all understanding. My Stephen minister was a valuable resource who helped me start along that path. I am a changed person for that relationship.
My name is Carolyn Momini. I'm involved with the Share Outreach Program We're a program that serves the 4 area towns. I first got to know Pastor Tom through the Crop Walk, which has been going on for a long time, and their church far outdoes all the other churches as far as supporting that crop walk. The walk supports Church World Services, and 25% of the money raised comes to our food pantry here at Share. And their church, they're so enthusiastic. You can tell they are a real community that not only care for each other, but the whole community. They truly believe that we're all family, and I very much admire their church and the people that I have met that belong to their church. They totally support our Share program, which I feel lives out Christ's message to help our brothers and sisters in need. Their church certainly reaches out to the community more than any other church that I know of in the area. They just support us in so many ways. I've been to many functions there. They have dinners there. It's a great way to gather and get people together. So many wonderful things happen around the table. They're very generous with letting people, their church is welcoming to people, and I think that is such a wonderful asset and a wonderful thing that they do.
Thank you, Mumsy. We really appreciate what you do.
Thank you, Mumsy.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Mumsy.
Mumsy.
Thank you, Mumsy.
Thank you, Mumsy, for being there for me.
Thank you, Mumsy, for all that you do for Share and for the whole community.